Hi, good morning. Steve Sweeney of Trains Magazine talking with Chase Gunnoe in Nitro, West Virginia. Good morning, Chase. How are you today?
Good, Steve. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just going to boost my volume a little bit, Chase, to make sure we can hear each other.
All right.
We were talking this morning. You've got a story already up about some violent thunderstorms and heavy rains in West Virginia Thursday. Can you tell me a little bit about what was going on and why that's so much of a concern?
Yesterday morning at pre-dawn, about 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, we started getting around the thunderstorms, and it just continued throughout the day. And it wasn't a steady rain, but it was a series of supercell thunderstorms that just
Hmm.
kept pounding us with heavy downpours, strong winds, one after another. And that repeated itself for 5 or 6 times throughout the day.
Hmm.
And it moved from the Ohio River Valley. We're talking, Columbus, Ohio, southeast of there,
Okay.
in West Virginia, into Charleston, and then pushed down through the New River Gorge section near Beckley, West Virginia, and then into Roanoke, Virginia from there. So that's right along CSX, their former Chesapeake and Ohio corridor through West Virginia, the New River Gorge.
Yes.
Very isolated area, kind of inaccessible, and the tracks are right along the river with mountains on each side. And there's a lot of creeks and smaller rivers that feed into that route at various places. So that was kind of something we monitored yesterday, and we didn't really understand the magnitude of it till yesterday evening when the rain finally stopped, and we
Yep.
realized, there were several culverts had been wiped away, and just a bunch of different things that just kind of brought trees down, took a signal out. So we have a
Okay.
signal that uprooted out of the ground and completely down.
Where do you
Uh,
know about where that was?
Near Sewell, West Virginia, which
Okay.
again is kind of on a map, you're looking around the Fayetteville, West Virginia area.
Okay.
So signal's gone and trains aren't running right now,
So,
at least.
so right now, damage reports you've heard about so far include what? Washouts and rock slides, mudslides.
Yes, mudslides, washouts, a lot of culverts under beneath the right of way have kind of washed away, and
Okay.
in that process, the track's no longer stable, so they have to come back in there
Right.
with fit and repair that. A lot of trees just from the wind too. So getting to crews that are stranded out there and trying
Hmm.
to access that's kind of been troublesome. But mainly it's washouts. Some of the tracks were submerged during those heaviest of downpours,
Okay.
where the tracks were had to be inspected thoroughly before trains could be resumed. And now the main thing is where there's so many trees down that they just can't run things,
Right.
even if they.
So, are you aware of what trains are backing up? Do we have? I assume some coal freights. Do we have any intermodal backed up? Do we have Amtrak backed up?
Yes, intermodal traffic. We get just about two daily trains on the CNO side on CSX through West Virginia, but those trains are kind of backlogged right now. Some freight trains, a couple coal trains, I think, out toward Virginia, east of Clifton Forge, Virginia, were backed up. They were empty trains en route to the coal fields. Amtrak annulled it was annulled
Hmm.
50, train number 50, the Cardinal annulled in Indianapolis last night, and then westbound number 51 will not run
Okay.
today. It was gnawed out of New York Penn Station. So no Cardinal. We'll see what happens Sunday. As far as any other trains, it's just working to on getting things restored and back up and running.
Okay. And we talked earlier about reports from Cass Scenic Railroad in Durban and Greenbrier that they're having some issues too. What can you tell us about them?
Cass and Durban, people saw some pictures yesterday on Facebook and social media that the tracks at Cass were submerged by water from Leatherbark Creek.
Hmm.
That water is now down, and Cass is running its full schedule today.
Okay. And
The Elkins-based Sheep Mountain Salamander train, which runs between Elkins, West Virginia, and Spruce in return, was annulled today as a result of a washout on an inaccessible part of that track between Elkins and Sheep Bridge.
okay. Okay. Gotcha.
But that should be up and running tomorrow, pretty normal.
Okay. No, that sounds good. So not too much damage to the tourist lines.
Yeah, things are pretty well. I checked in with Potomac Eagle, the folks up in the northern part of the state, and they're fine. The way the weather came down, they're not affected. So
Okay. No,
things
that's
will be
good.
back up and running all trains at Elkins tomorrow.
Okay, that sounds good. Well, you're getting a call, and it's time for us to head on. Chase, thanks very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks. Take care.
All right.